Thanks for tuning into the BSN Nuggets weekly breakdown presented by Frosted Leaf. Frosted Leaf, Denver's most innovative dispensary, has the hottest strains, no lines, no wait, and a self-paced direct shopping experience that allows a fast yet comfortable transaction without the awkwardness of a waiting room. Come check out Frosted Leaf's 3 Denver locations and download their app on both Apple or Android. I'm Allie Monroy, and alongside me is BSN Nuggets beat writer Harrison Wind. The Denver Nuggets had a tough 3-game stretch against the Jazz, the Pelicans, and the Spurs earlier this week, but they broke that losing streak on Wednesday when they beat LeBron and the Lakers. What do you think the main issue was during that losing streak, and do you think they figured it out against the Lakers?
Their main issues were a couple of things. I think it was a combination of just having a couple off nights between some decent opponents like the Jazz and the Spurs. It's so tough to win in San Antonio, really, for any team, especially the Nuggets. And also just figuring out their bench unit, integrating Isaiah Thomas. It obviously hasn't been the smoothest transition. I don't think anybody expected him to be the player he was in Boston, coming back from an 11th-month absence. But fortunately, with a little buffer between them and the Rockets and the Thunder at the 2 spot, they can afford to take those bumps and bruises in stride and just try to work past that. But have they gotten past all those issues? I'm not ready to say. It was the Lakers without Kyle Kuzma, without Lonzo Ball, without Brandon Ingram. So I'm not ready to say they're all the way past those issues. But, hey, a win is a win. And to end that 3-game losing streak on this road trip, it was definitely a step in the right direction.
All 5 players on Denver's opening night lineup were in double figures at the Staples Center on Wednesday. How do you think that group has looked all together these past few games?
Yeah, they've looked great. And, talking to people around the team, I don't think anybody expected them to need any time together on the court to rediscover that early season chemistry. Everybody thought they were going to pop and click really from the onset, right when they got back on the court together. And that's been true. I mean, in that fourth quarter against the Lakers, they really came in and took over the game down the stretch, outscored LA 28-14 from the 10-minute mark of the fourth quarter to the end of the game. So really opened up the game there. On the season now, they're a plus 91 in 122 minutes. Just an incredible differential. So that 5 has been great together. I think they'll continue to be great together throughout the rest of the season. And together, that group just really raises the ceiling of this team.
The Nuggets continue their road trip in California on Friday when they take on the Golden State Warriors. The Warriors have lost 5 of their last 8 games. What will you be watching for during this matchup?
Yeah, it's going to be a good one. After everything that Denver's been through over the last couple of weeks, 3-game losing streak, integrating Isaiah Thomas, the up-and-down bench unit, they could still recapture first in the West if they're able to beat Golden State here on Friday. It's going to be tough, no doubt. What I'm watching for, how will the Warriors starting lineup defend the Nuggets starting lineup? And how will DeMarcus Cousins defend Nikola Jokic? DeMarcus Cousins, we know he's been an all-star many times in his career. He does kind of struggle defending the pick and roll and defending skilled centers like Jokic. So I'm excited to see how that matchup goes. If Jokic is able to really get the better of that matchup, if the Nuggets starters are able to best the Warriors starters, I don't know. Denver could have a shot in this one.
Well, it's a huge game on Friday, so be sure to catch all of our coverage on bsndenver.com. For Harrison Wind, I'm Allie Monroy, BSN Denver.